This question comes from Alan, who wonders, if every human suddenly vanished from Earth, how long would the last artificial light flicker before going out? Well, let's get real. Most lights wouldn't last long. Power grids are like that friend who can't handle stress. Without humans pushing buttons and flipping switches, they'd collapse faster than a Jenga tower in an earthquake. Even though there'd be no one left to demand electricity, your fridge, lava lamp, and that weird little nightlight you forgot about would still be chugging along for a bit. Fossil fuel plants, coal, oil, gas, basically need a human army to keep the fuel coming. Without us, they'd shut down in hours. And when one plant dies, the rest of the grid tries to pick up the slack. But it's like a game of dominoes. One failure leads to another, and boom, blackout city. Now, nuclear reactors sound like they'd keep running forever. A cube of uranium packs about 6 million times the energy of the same-sized coal block. Pretty neat, right? But nuclear plants are designed to panic and shut down fast if something goes wrong. Without a human babysitter, as soon as the grid fails, reactors would hightail it into safe mode faster than you can say meltdown avoided. But wait, not all lights depend on big power grids. Remote communities rely on diesel generators, which can run until the fuel runs dry. Think days, maybe months if you're lucky. Then there's the off-grid heroes, geothermal plants. According to Iceland's Svartsengi plant, operators need to change gearbox oil and grease motors every 6 months. Without humans, these babies might last a few years before rust and decay say game over. Wind turbines are the ultimate introverts, designed to run years without anyone climbing up to mess with them. One in Denmark ran for 11 years straight. Modern ones can last around 3 years without a pit stop, and some might keep limping along for decades, with at least a tiny status LED glowing somewhere. Hydroelectric generators like the Hoover Dam. They'd keep humming for years on autopilot, but if the grid's down, where does the electricity go? Eventually, clogged intakes or mechanical failures would pull the plug. Battery-powered lights? Not so lucky. Batteries slowly lose charge all on their own. Even the ones boasting 20-year shelf lives won't last forever. After a few decades, poof, darkness. Solar power? Now we're talking. Off-grid solar setups, remote weather stations, and emergency call boxes have lights powered by the sun, designed to last a long time with minimal maintenance. Solar panels themselves can endure a century in dry conditions, provided dust and dirt don't throw a party on their surface. So, if you want to bet on the last human-made light standing, solar-powered LEDs in remote places are your best shot. But wait, here's a plot twist worthy of a sci-fi movie. Spent nuclear fuel. It's radioactive, but radioactivity itself isn't visible, except when it lights up the surrounding glass in a stunning eerie blue glow called Cherenkov radiation. These glowing glass blocks, containing radioactive waste like cesium-137, will keep shining, dimmer over time but never quite going dark, for centuries locked away deep in concrete vaults. So, when the last solar light flickers out, somewhere deep underground, our nuclear waste will be throwing a ghostly blue rave, glowing on long after we're gone.